Since Sweating Creating Simple. My name is Yasmin, aka Sutton Fire. How you all doing? I hope you all are doing well. Those of you who are new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Those of you returning, welcome back. Those of you who are sitting out in the outskirts, hello, how you doing? Um, Cancer. You was a Judas. You've already served your purpose. See, what you don't know, the divine used your traumas, your pains, your misery, your envy, your jealous, your hate, to bring someone that the Most High had a higher calling on out of darkness, out of their low place. And you served that purpose. But you see, you did it not out of the goodness of your heart. You did it out of because you intertwined yourself in the midst of those who wanted to see this person fall down. Okay? So you served your purpose. We have accept your choices. Accept your decisions, however imperfect. They brought you to where you are now. Let them go and move forward. So your time around this person has ended. Okay? The Most High is sending you elsewhere. Okay? And that is to learn more lessons. For those of you who are not aware, these are those who are not chosen, but God has a purpose for you reading zodiacs. Okay? So if you resonate, then keep listening. Only take what applies, even if it bruises your ego. Okay? So, you was assigned to be a Judas. You know, you remember Judas was supposedly one of Jesus' loyal servants and disciples, right? And he was loyal to Jesus all the way to the end. But then Judas was approached, right? And out of his fears and out of his traumas and out of his own wicked mindset and ways, he allowed his sins, his guilt, to transform him into something that was not righteous enough to keep following Jesus. But see, Judas did something. He hung himself, okay, because of his guilt. So I feel like the Most High is giving you a choice. You was assigned to be a Judas on purpose because God needed you to shake somebody up, to pull somebody out of the trenches, even though you was against them. And you did what you successfully did what you needed them to do. You thought you was working for the enemy, but you was working for God the whole time. Okay? And he been trying to talk to you and work with you. Okay? This person, with wisdom, understanding, and fear, honor your growth. This person had came so far on their path to the point where they was about to give up. But you got them to honor their growth. Growth is a journey, not a destination. Honor where you are right now and celebrate your progress. So the Most High is commending you. You got the person that needed to be where they need to be, back where they was in the seat they was placed in. So the Most High want to thank you. But you double crossed this person. Right now, you're carrying this burden. Okay? It was designed for you to double cross them. Because you didn't do what you did to lift their spirits up with pure intention. Okay? You did what you did because you was being paid to do it. But you was a hidden weapon, even amongst the midst of those who wanted to come against this person. Okay? God dressed you up and you didn't even know it. So, stop carrying the weight. It isn't yours. Take your own emotions, guilt, and weight that were never yours. Give it back. Be free, okay? So I feel like choose wisely. You can continue to choose to be the Judas And the guilt, because this person you helped is somebody that loves you and care about you, but you was betraying them. And you know you were, even though you can't deny it. I mean, you can't deny it to them. They see through you. But you tried to deny it. You did your damnedest denying that you was working against them. But the truth is out. You was working against them. And they see you. Okay? But the Most High say thank you. Because your treachery is what got them moving forward. Well, not your treasury. Let's say your fake ass kindness. Okay? Kindness create change. Every act of kindness shifts something, somewhere. Be a reason someone feels hope again. You was the Judas to give somebody hope, to get back in their seat, to face their fears. And the Most High say thank you. Now, it's time for you to choose wisely, okay? Accept your destiny, that you was a Judas. But you don't have to live the same story as Judas. You don't have to end it like Judas did, because I feel like you know this person loved and cared about you. You know that. You knew they knew the truth the whole time, and your guilt is weighing on you so heavily that it may cause you want to do what Judas did. Off yourself, kill yourself. No, don't do that. Don't do that. You know, you're gonna face some repercussions for your actions, but you know, there's still a chance for you. Okay? Accept your destiny and embrace the unfolding of your journey. Trust that each moment is leading you to your true path. Okay? You thought this person was misguiding you. The whole time they was leading you in the right direction, but you listened to those that led you off your true path, which made you the Judas. Okay? And now you're haunted by your choices and decisions. Part of the reason why you're haunted is because you need to heal some woundings with your parents. Okay? Heal parent and child karma. Healing the bond with your parents frees you from the past. It's time to release old wounds and move forward. That your darkness served the light. So embrace both, your light and your darkness. The truth balance comes from embracing both your light and shadow. Both are necessary for growth. Okay? You're being guided to embrace your darkness. Your darkness brought somebody out of their dark place and put them back where they was meant to be. To let go of the burdens that they was carrying that didn't belong to them. Because others feared them. Because others didn't understand them. And did not want to accept their wisdom. This person understands who they are. This person is embracing who they are, and they doing what they're supposed to do. Now, how this situation ends between you and this person, it's all about how you're moving forward. So choose wisely how you walk away from the situation, counsel. Okay? It says, understand karmic returns. What you send out into the universe comes back. Be mindful of your energy. So be mindful at this time, because this person is like a lotus. They have to rise from the mud in order to see the light of their situation, to be who they are. And you was just a drop in the pond that caused a lot of things to ripple and affect for this person. So they're changing their story. You get to change yours. You was a Judas reincarnated. All right. Um. Hey, I am live. Bye. I love you too. See, you had a toxic love for this person. Your love was not pure. You caused drama for this person. You may even be addicted to this person. You have a love-hate relationship with this person. I don't think this was a romantic thing, but you had a toxic love. Okay. Um, with creativity, stealing your ideas, copy your work, duplicate, feed off you. You was feeding off this person's creativity. You could have also been stealing their ideas and taking them to the enemy. You could have even duplicated, made copies of things that was done behind their back. These are your crimes in your dark energy. You try to deny that you took a dirty offer, and now you mad, forcing things on you. You took a dirty offer because this was forced upon you, forcing things on you, forcing their way in, using force to get what they want. So these people forced you to take this dirty offer to betray somebody that you had a toxic love for, but they had a pure love for you. Okay? Thinking of you, crying, nostalgia, and missing you. You know, you're mad because this person is no longer thinking about you. This person is no longer crying and missing you. Or, or they're not. Well, see what you don't see. See this person, what you don't see about this person that you helped being a Judas to, they've been crying because they missing the person they knew. Who you showed them here recently is not who you truly are, who you was to them, who you presented yourself to be. And they shouldn't be missing you, is what I'm hearing. Okay? But this person really cared about you. You don't think they care, but they did. Cold shoulder distance. Okay? This person is now being distant from you because they know the truth about you. And you trying to pretend like you don't understand what was going on, okay? That's because you're stubborn. Stubborn, selfish, inflexible. You don't want to learn. You don't want to tell the truth because you don't want a bad reputation in this person's eyes. That somebody threatened you, intimidated you, to bother this person, to infiltrate their circle, to do what that you did. Okay, they used some scarcity tactics. And you don't want them to know that you was talking shit behind their back neither. But see, with guidance, faith, healing, intuition, dreams, they seen it all. And the shit that you gave them wasn't no facts. Never has the facts, make shit up. You thought this person, okay, so this person that's healing, this is healer, that listen to intuition, you thought they was a liar. But the truth is, they was on point. Okay? This was somebody that with opposite attracts. They're the total opposite of you. And they was teaching you some lessons. Okay? But you thought they didn't have no facts because y'all had different spiritual beliefs. But see, now you're about to get bad karma. Okay? You're getting some bad karma because it was one thing for you to come in and infiltrate their circle, and your purpose was to get them, pull them, be fake kind. You know, you had a choice to be genuinely kind, or you had a choice to be fake kind. You chose to be fake kind. But either way, it worked. It got this person up and where they need to be. They embraced whatever they went through and came out of that darkness and into the light. They've risen. They've blossomed again. And that made you even more madder. That's why you start talking shit, because it's like, damn, I didn't mean for you to go out there and be great. I didn't mean for you to go out there and be great. So now I'm going to talk shit about you, but I don't want you to know I've been talking shit about you behind your back. Yeah. Shatter the false stories. You went out and lied about them. So the Most High is telling you it's time for you to shatter these false stories that you created about this person, because you went out talking behind their back, talking shit. You know what I'm saying? And you getting karma for that shit, and you don't know why. And you wishing bad luck on them at the same breath, because that I don't understand that, Cancer. How you gonna sit up and do this person wrong? You was their Judas. You came in and did this person wrong because you got forced to do something that really, at first, it was against your will, but at the same time, it matched your frequency, your energy. You were slick jealous of this person. You wanted to tell them how great they was and how good they was, but at the same time, you wanted to tear them down. You didn't want them to be great, actually. So, accept your destiny. Where you're heading from here, from this point, nobody knows. It's all about the choice you make. But the Most High is calling on you to shatter the false stories that you told on this individual. What you keep telling others might not be the truth. Break the illusion and meet your soul without the mask. So you need to tell people the truth about what you said about this person. Okay? Your next few steps is about to shape your future. Okay? So that's why they said choose wisely. You've already served your purpose. Now you can rise above and elevate and repent and forgive and release this person of your lives. Okay, the spell work you spoke over their life. Trying to wish them bad karma because you mad. Because the plan backfired. You thought that you was going to come in and be kind and they wasn't going to rise up. The damage. You was really sent in to check to see how damaged they was. That was your job. Because nobody knew what was going on. So you was sent in to check on the damage. Go see how bad we fucked her up. So you come in, you see, and then you put on this fake ass smile and fake ass kindness, but don't know that this person took that kindness to heart and it helped them rise again. You served your purpose. You see, while you was being conniving, coming in to keep tabs on somebody to see how far somebody tried to destroy this person's reputation. And you was sent in to see how bad it destroyed them and to report back. And you would report back talking shit. We ain't going to talk about the shit you said. You know what you said. But we do know that you lied on them as well at the same breath. Even though they didn't know you was doing this behind their back, but intuitively they picked up on it. And then they became distant towards you. You didn't speak no facts about this person seriously. You know, you thought this. The rumor was that to ruin this person's reputation was they was false. They was not who they said they was to be. You know, that's the energy that you came in on this situation on, because you was like, even that's crazy. Even though you and that person that hired you to do what you did knew that this person was the truth, they sought to tear her down. And then on top of that, tried to ruin her reputation. And you added to the insult. But it picked her up. It had the reverse effect. So the Most High say thank you for being a Judas in their life. Now your next step, your next choice is what gonna dictate who you truly are, Cancer. Okay? Your next step shapes your future. So however you choose to move next is gonna shape which path you take. You are the creator of your future. Make choices that reflect your higher self. Basically, what I'm hearing, you've been cut off. You got to create your own path from here on out. You know, without divine protection, without protection of your ancestors, because you had a choice. You could have gave sincere kindness instead of fake ass kindness. What else, Spirit? Now you all up in your head because you don't know which way you're going to go. You don't know what you're going to do. You're overthinking. You're stressed. You're trying to overanalyze shit like, where did I go wrong? What did I do wrong? How did they figure it out? How did they see through me? What do I do? Do I tell the truth? Do I go against these people that paid me to go against them? Do I have the courage to even do that? Or am I truly a coward? But whatever you do, is not starting no drama with this person. With drama starting. You probably entertaining starting some drama or trying to, because now you're like, yeah. You feel like they did you wrong. Robbed, lost, theft, physical, and emotional. You feel like they done you wrong because they done ended some type of cycle with you. You know, you don't want them to win. And you're mad because you were sent to be a spy to see if a lover came towards them. Yep, this person's like, moving on. Thank you, next. Yeah. You desired this person. That's another reason, the love-hate. You had a different love. See, I feel like this person had a platonic love for you. But you had some type of desirable love for them, which is why you was in this love-hate energy. It says self-pleasure, sexual thoughts, intense feelings. You had more feelings for this person than you led on. That's why you betrayed them, because you was cock blocking. You was sent in to cock block. And now you got to pay for that. You know, you got to pay for that because you could have chose to be this person's friend. You could have chose to tell the truth because you was guided to do so. But you went against your own guidance system by following the pack. Okay, you trying to get away with it too. There's still some stuff about you that's hidden. I just shuffled that card. Oh, there you go. But it's going to be found out. Yeah. Wow. You even lied about why something ended for you. You could have came to them after a relationship. The fact is, you're hiding that you're still in that relationship. You trying to act like you ain't got nowhere to go. You're trying to rob them on your way out the door. The truth is, you got somewhere to go. Oh. So you trying to get away. You trying to highway rob this person after they done helped you. After they helped you when you came, confirmation. When you came to them under false pretenses for help, they helped you. Ooh, Lord Castle. You was definitely a Judas. You was a Judas. You're still in a relationship. Wow. It was a plot. You was part of a plot. And you're still in this relationship with this person that you claim to have been walking away from. Wow. Well, if this person predicted some things for you and they never came to pass, guess what? They shall come to pass. Yeah, jackpot. Jackpot. Yeah, you're trying to rob them of money. But see, they coming into this jackpot energy. They win either way. Okay? You try to tell them that something was over. Unfinished business, proposal, forgiveness, reconciling. Like it was over. You was creeping them the whole time. While they were sitting up there reflecting, watching your energy. You would plan on traveling back to this person anyway. But with inside scoop, you didn't want them to know that you was scooping, snooping. I'm here going through their personal effects. Oh my gosh. Yep. Secretive, sneaky, mysterious, hiding information. You was snooping to see what they was hiding. So you used the breakup, a fake ass breakup, to infiltrate this person. A closer look, nosy in your business. You full of fucking ego. Now your ego hurt. And your ego got in the way of this situation with this friend. Okay? Wow. All to stop somebody from getting married. Somebody was supposed to be coming through to propose to this person. You was sent in to be nosy, to cock block, to stop somebody that wanted to marry this person. You was the Judas. Yep. Inferno. So you wanted everything to crumble for their life. Again, that's confirming. Somebody sent you in to see if what they did to them worked, if they caused them the chaos, if everything for them was crumbling. But it's in reverse. What it say? It's unfolding with every choice you make. Wait a minute, where it is? Hold on, where did card go? When you send out into the universe, comes back. Be mindful of your energy. You sent out to see if the person succeeded in tearing this person down, only to find out it didn't tear them down. Instead, whatever that person wished for this person and your intent to come to this person, you took money to do this. Somebody paid you to do this. And you did it because of your own envy of whatever kind of love, whoever this is that want to propose to them. Okay? And you mad because this person refused to kiss your ass and bow down to the fuck shit you was trying to tell them, and they saw through you, you know? They saw through you. They went for to kiss your ass and act like they didn't see that shit. They stood on business, as they should. You dealt with somebody that's highly intuitive, and you thought you could pull the wool over their eyes. Yeah. You trying to act like you're unfazed, but you're phased like a motherfucker? While they're unfazed by your deception, your Judaism, they know you the Judas. So the Most High is saying you're gonna have to forgive yourself. Yeah, what I say, people giving money, people paid you, giving you money, and you trying to, cause they didn't want somebody to reconcile with them. Huh? Reconciliation, harmony, resolving issues together, getting back together again. Somebody that want this person hand in marriage, y'all was cock blocking them to keep them from reconciling. Somebody paid you to do this with giving money, and you hid that. Not only that, you even went above and beyond to even cause more pain and strife for this person because of your own love-hate for them. So, oh wow. Pretending like you don't care for them. Lie. That's a lie. You got close to Snoop. Yep. Because with secretive, this person could be very secretive in their personal life. Mysterious, nobody knew what the fuck they was doing. So somebody was trying to sent you in to see what they was hiding, snooping. Nothing. You found nothing. That made you know, goddamn. Yeah, all y'all holding a grudge. Imposter acting like to be a friend. Even participated in cyberbullying them because you're childish as fuck. Because they're not interested in you. In the way that you are. With love affair. Secrecy, third party, hooking up, STD. You tried to get them to hook up with you. They didn't want to. Y'all covert stalkers. You could have been going out talking about you was hooking up with friends, partying, when you was hooking up the people that paid you to do the shit against somebody with a high vibe. The Empress, beautiful, sexy, abundant, confident. Wow. Trying to get them to say shit so you can take screenshots and go back and tell it. You guilty as fuck and you trying to dust it off like you ain't done nothing. You even know about people sending spiritual attacks on their name. These people see, oh, so you was spiritually attacked because you wasn't doing it. Once you got spirit, okay, they attacked you spiritually. Huh. They attacked you spiritually, so you got into action and to hold this grudge against her. It's like this. Even if you was forced into doing this shit, at some point you had to be brave and stand up against your oppressors, and you chose not to. At some point you could have spoke out against it, but you fell prey to it because, for one, you have a greed for money. For two, you had your own demons haunting you. Okay, and you never faced your demons, and whoever this high value Empress energy is was forcing you to face your fucking demons, so you had a grudge. How dare you make me see myself? You act like you want to resolve the conflict with them, but the truth is you got animosity towards them. But whoever this person is that want to put a ring on their hand was coming in to make an amends, conflict resolution, compromising, making amends, positive outcome. Because the positive outcome was somebody knew that this person wanted to propose to this Empress. Wow. Reconciliation. Y'all didn't stop shit. It's still happening. But, you know, it is what it is, Cancer. You made your decision and choice. Now, from here on out, you've been cut loose. You've done your purpose. You had a chance to turn it around, okay? And you still chose to be on the side of those that were against the Empress. So now Spirit is saying, forgive yourself. You're on your own. You cut yourself loose, okay? You've been warned. You was warned, and you chose not to listen. Forgive yourself. Forgiveness isn't for others. It's for you. Free yourself from guilt and shame. So, to this Empress that dealt with this fake-ass friend, if you holding on any shame or guilt because you may be feeling guilty because you're cutting this person off. Don't be. Because you have genuine love for this person. Okay? This person didn't have good intentions towards you. And even though they didn't have good intentions for you, they allowed that to attach them to evil. You know? They allowed their envy of your love connection to, because this person secretly was in love with you and they hid that even though they was in a connection. So this person got to forgive themselves. This person got to do the work on themselves. This person got to heal the things that you may have helped them, guided them through, but they was held a grudge because you showed them their demons. You was like a mirror to them. They didn't like that. They mad. So Cancer just got to, figure it out. Cancer got to figure it out because Cancer had a chance. He took the wrong path. He took the path that many others before him had traveled to come against you. Yeah. So prepare for change, Cancer, because we don't know where your life is headed. You've been cut off. Change the only constant. Prepare for it with an open heart and mind. Yeah. You either gonna change and come away from this hateful ass way of being, face your demons, and work on the things that you was guided on to work on, and speak your truth about the injustice that was done upon you to force you. And at first it was forced, but I feel like you became comfortable in it. Okay, because you started liking the money that you was receiving, so that makes you just as guilty. You enjoyed the benefits of it. That made you just as guilty. And I'm not here to blame you, but I'm here to point it out of the things that you need to work on, counselor. You did this, okay? This person was genuine to you, and you stabbed them in the back. Final message, Spirit. For Cancer. Let your feelings out. All of them, even the ones that scare you. Gaia. Wisdom, knowledge, spiritual understanding. That's who this was. You want to get somebody that is of the Most God, of the Most High God. Somebody that worked for God. Okay, so your final message is let out your feelings. All of them, even the ones you're scared of and that scare you. Peace.